Color is fascinating. A coder encounters color, a designer even more so. There are entire classes you can find online and in universities that center around the theme of color. Websites dedicated to color. Color is all around us. You are probably familiar with the color wheel, first invented by Sir Isaac Newton. Today, color schemes and color psychology are often taken into account in art and design. Let's take a look at some color schemes on the color wheel. Complementary colors on opposite sides of the wheel. Split complementary, kind of like complementary, except with 3 colors. Analogous colors, which go together right next to each other. Triadic colors, 3 points forming a triangle. Watch the effect of these different color schemes on one design piece. The contrast of complementary colors smoothed out a bit when it comes to split complementary. The harmony of an analogous palette. The effects of a triadic set of colors. Here's a challenge for you. Try creating a design with help from Canva's color wheel, linked in the description below. Choose a color and a color combination, then try creating a graphic. Explore different combinations and colors. Now that we've covered design, let's get technical. When does code intersect with color? Technology has often been used to produce color gradients and combinations. Today, it is possible to generate all kinds of gradients through a few lines of plain CSS. The next few minutes are going to get a bit nitty-gritty, so hang in there. Here is a tool for generating simple linear and radial gradients. Here is the color we want to start with, and here is the color we want to end with. The numbers and letters here represent the colors at these two ends. If we change the colors, we can get a different gradient. We can also add more points to the gradient, like so, and so. Then we can control what colors show up at these points. We can also control the angle of the gradient. Down here is the CSS code that's generated for the gradient. Let's look at the second line. The code is actually quite logical and shouldn't be too hard to decipher. In this case, we are looking at the background color of this rectangle up here. The code tells us that the background is to be a linear gradient at a 90-degree angle. The rest of these entries are the points we selected for our gradient. They tell us what color each point is and where it is. Is it at the beginning, how many percent in, how many percent in, or at the end? Here's your challenge. Play around with gradients. If you need inspiration, check out eggradients.com, also linked in the description below. For further exploration, if you'd like to learn how to create patterns using the CSS gradient feature, I've also linked an amazing blog post on that in the video description. Alright, so that's it for today. We covered the color wheel and color combinations, gradients, and a bit of CSS. Your job now is to take what you've learned and start playing around with it. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe to keep an eye out for future content. Thank you for watching and see you again soon.